My message is simple to those who seek to continue this type of criminal behavior. We will find you and we will arrest you and you will be held accountable.
A protest in downtown Atlanta turns violent, and city leaders are now asking for calm and justice. The catalyst for this came on Wednesday when a protester was shot and killed by a Georgia State Patrol trooper at the site of a future Atlanta Public Safety Training Center known as Cop City. All this unfolding in downtown Atlanta within the last several hours. We have team coverage for you tonight. We are going to begin with 11 Alive's Dawn White, who saw it all unfold this evening. Good evening, Dawn. It's all yours.
Good evening, Jeff. And what started as a demonstration at Underground Atlanta ended with this: smashed windows and glass all over the sidewalk here at this Wells Fargo. Take a look at this video sent in by an 11 Alive viewer. A police source tells me the protesters set this police car on fire and smashed windows at several downtown businesses along Peachtree Street. About 150 people opposing the development of the City of Atlanta Public Safety Training Center, or what they call Cop City, gathered at Underground Atlanta at 5 this afternoon. The demonstrators also organized to protest the death of Manuel Esteban Paez-Terán earlier this week at the site of the proposed training facility in DeKalb County. Investigators say Terán shot at a state trooper first, who returned fire. This evening, I spoke to a witness who said a group gave him a Stop Cop City flyer, and then he saw this destruction begin.
They were pulling up in U-Hauls, and they had the type of glass breaker that taps the window and the glass just automatically shatters. I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe that this was happening here in America. It's almost like some third world country type stuff.
I think the money can be spent in better places. I don't think we need to further militarize, the police, and we shouldn't be, destroying nature to promote police militarization.
And that protester that I talked to, he said that they were being very loud and aggressive. And Brittany Klein-Peter joins me now. You just went to a press conference about an hour ago. If you could tell me a little bit about that.
That's right. So the mayor and Atlanta police chief, as well as other members of the police department, just addressed us within the last hour and a half or so. But they told us multiple arrests were made tonight. They said that this protest, as Don mentioned, spanned about 2 blocks, and that they started.
Make no mistake about it, these individuals meant harm to people and to property. And so to the people of Atlanta, I have said from the beginning of my administration that keeping our city's streets safe is my top priority.
They say 6 arrests were made. They couldn't tell us where those individuals were from, but they did say at one point calling them actors, and that many of the people involved with this have been from out of town. They said that those charges we see tonight most likely will be upgraded, but of course we'll continue to follow that on air and online for you tonight. Jeff.
All right, Brittany and Dawn, thank you. We appreciate the reports from downtown Atlanta. This story really happened so fast. Many of you were capturing it online. Plenty of images that we were seeing were startling, including the Atlanta police cruiser, which was destroyed by a fire. Once again, we are told at least 6 people have been arrested. 3 downtown businesses have been damaged, and an ATM machine as well. And several protesters were found with explosive devices, according to the police chief of APD. For the very latest on this breaking news story, download the 11 Alive app. It is free to download in the App Store.